Pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Running hard, he's digging for second, and that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Mountcastle. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Kepler stands at second with no outs. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-0. Only helps him out there. It's 3-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch up. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
None out, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2.
No, that's the ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
High in the air out to center field. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So digging in now, Byron Buxton looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No,
Too low, 1-0.
That's
2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Here's a look over to first. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number one. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Jordan Balazovic is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Standing in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman. Solak.
Settling in now, Nick Solak, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Jorge Polanco.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Alex Kirilloff, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Kirilloff stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his first year at the big league level. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
In now, Luis Arias. Left side, but well foul. He'll step in here at 275. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now both runners on the move. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Max Kepler. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. squared that one up just a little late. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Runners at second and third with two gone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Here's the 3-1. Swung on and chopped toward the hole. There's Connor Falefa on to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Twins strand a pair. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Odor, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that misses, ball one. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock. Putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line definitely sets the tone for the team.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Got a pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Odor becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. At the plate, Danny Santana pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Pitch on the way.
Ball. 1-0.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Now the pitch. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Mountcastle, a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Andres ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, number 22 on the year, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. Popped him up. Trevino over to his right. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
2 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. But not before the Twins get 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Minnesota.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And here's the former Pies Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So next to the plate for Texas, Derek Dietrich. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
No one out with a runner at second. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Stepping up now, Jose Trevino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Here it comes, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners are at first and third, one away. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
From the stretch, Nick Solak will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, that's it.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Count even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line hard, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Santana.
Up next for the Rangers, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rangers lead this one 3-2. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, no. We're playing 11, 1-1. No, that's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
In there, 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Barehanded at his knees. He is out.
Now
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
playing 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Alex Kirilloff. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
First pitch of the at-bat. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Buxton, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Now back.
In now, Willie Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0.
He rides.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Derek Dietrich. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball, go. 1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And there's ball 2 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler is camped under this one. And that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Luis Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in once again, Max Kepler. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The pitch. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball. 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now batting, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Lane 11, 1-1.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
First pitch of the at-bat. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kepler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
The batter, number 1.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And a fastball. Oh, misses. There, ball 4. Striding into
The batter, number 15, second baseman. Go left.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. On its way is pitch number 75.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. To 1-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's got it. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Number 36.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. Gone!
man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
To the plate now, Danny Santana. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
No strike.
Now it's 2-0. And the pitch. Smokes it foul down the line at first. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Clippard has thrown a little over 50 innings, and through those innings he's posted an ERA at exactly 3.00. This is line to left. Kirilloff is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike. Jordan Lyles takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Leading off for Minnesota, the catcher.
Here comes the first pitch.
Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the 1.
축구대장. down. Good boy. Good boy.
Wind up, here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lyles, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1 and 2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail here at 6-2.